Welcome to Tiny Rails, the cute casual game with a train. That's my train currently going across the screen. It's rather large, but it's mine. I'm somewhere in the 20s in episode numbers, and having got to episode 20 whatever, I have been through the whole of the USA and Canada, and I have gone across the newly built transatlantic railway to Europe, or Europe West to be precise. And I am currently, as I should be when I continue the game, on my way to Paris. And here we come into Paris, France. How very American of me, I keep calling it Paris, France, it's just Paris. Valerie, I really don't know what to make of this Carter kid. Ah yes, the competing railroad is Railco, run by a guy named somebody Blackwell, and we have now met his son, Carter, in Europe, who seems to want to be helpful. However, we don't know what he's going to do. So, he doesn't seem to care much for his dad, that's for sure. No, but he's not offering his help out of the goodness of his heart either. Oliver! Oh, there's a new guy. Excuse me, are you the train crew from North America? Holy smokes, you're Oliver James. I'm a huge fan of your cooking show. Wow, imagine meeting you here. Haha, that's me. I'm in Europe doing a little sightseeing and making a few deals. And thanks so much, the show is a lot of fun to do. So what do you say, ready to do business? I'm sorry, Mr. James, but I feel like you know something we don't. Oh, sorry for the confusion. Carter Blackwell sent you, right? Kid's a friend of my daughter's. Did a mobile app for my restaurant chain. He tells me you're looking for some work over here. That's true, right? We certainly are, Mr. James. Just a little surprised is all. Understandable. Here's the deal. Got a shipment of equipment for a new location. I managed to ship it as far as Brussels, BE. Railco was supposed to handle it, but they're stuck in North America for the moment. You got it. Listen, you get my kitchen set up to Amsterdam quick and there's more work for you. I need a reliable service and I pay back my favours. Mr. James, consider it done. Great, remember, stop in Brussels to pick up, then get over to Amsterdam. Got it. Okay, so that appears to be the next job on the list. I will collect my money for getting to Paris, and also collect my reward for completing a job, and get myself another job. I will accept I'll accept a long distance one. And I also need to collect some money for taking a picture of a castle that I went past. Alrighty. So I'm in Paris, I need to go to, I've forgotten now, Brussels next, apparently. So where's Brussels? Brussels is over there, back the way I just came, or I can continue going round the rest of Europe the other way, which will help me complete one of the European tasks of visiting X number of cities in Europe West. So I'm going to go the other way round. I'm going to go via Dublin. I'll also check out the market. They apparently they want flowers at this place. I don't have any flowers. I have plenty of space, however. Whilst things are not cheap, I will take the clogs, the meatballs and the sheep. And I'll leave the rest behind. And now I will depart for Nantes. Never was sure how you pronounce that city in France. Oh, and I've completed another job. Obviously, just as I left, I did just enough miles to complete a mileage job. Okay, so let me see what else is. Oh, I will accept that mileage job. More experience for Sophia. I don't have a lot of money, so every little helps. Plane flying overhead that will drop some cargo that I can grab. Okay, so I've travelled to 11 out of the 15 Europe West cities so far. I've still got almost 3,500 miles I need to do in Europe West, and another 6 passengers to deliver. So all in all, things are going well. Oh, I'll complete another job. This will be a mileage job. Oh, it's another 5,000 in gold. And the chance to pick up yet another job. None of those appeal. I'll accept that one. And this wants sausages. I have sausages. I will. Okay, even though it's expensive, I will pick up the tea because the tea is always useful. That's probably the sheep. I'll leave the rest of it behind and head on to good old Southampton. And I've now served 500 passengers in Europe West. So I just need to visit 3 more cities and do a few thousand more miles. I'm just curious if any of my cars have leveled up. Yes, one has. The steampunk car is ready to level up to level 2 at the cost of 375 gold. So I now have a level 2 steampunk car, which means, having leveled it up, as is my norm, I will replace it with a level 1 car of some description, preferably passenger based. Okay, I've got a level 1 steampunk car, I've got a level 1 golden steam car. What else have we got? That's a money making car. Skyview car, what are you? Candy food car. Ladybug cars, more cars, even more cars. What are you? A bullet cargo car or a maglev car? I'll go with the maglev car. Yes, as I did mention or explain in previous episodes, I just like, when I level up cars to level 2, I like to replace them with level 1 cars, just because level 1 cars level up faster. So it always means there's something going on and a potential of leveling up a car, which is another little task which I get to do each time. Whereas getting cars to level 3 frequently takes a long time, which is the maximum level of any car. And because of my method of... hang on, I'm taking a photograph of, I'm guessing, that monument. Titanic Engineers Memorial. Because of my habit of going to the gumball machine and getting 2 cars each episode, I have a lot of cars. Okay, here I am at Southampton, which wants tea. I have a fair amount of tea. I will pick up the sausages. And that's all I'll pick up. And we'll head out to Cardiff. And it would be very bad taste if Cardiff wants sheep. What do you know, it wants pasta. Good. That would have been bad taste if they wanted to have sheep in Cardiff. Oh, and I've got 21,000 in my caboose. It's always nice. And I've completed another job. A bit more experience for Sophia. And we will pick up a job for Lance. I guess I should check on their experience. Lance is 35 out of necessary 60 to level up. Sophia's 21. And Hank is 3 out of 45. So no one's going to level up anytime soon. So we now come into Cardiff. I don't have any pasta. I will pick up the bonbons and also the tea, even though the tea's expensive. I don't think I'll pick up the clogs, and we'll head on to Dublin, in good old Ireland. Will be time to do a bit of cleaning and repair work. In the way. Get some free clogs apparently. I get to complete yet another job. More experience for Sophia. Those jobs. I'll take another job for experience for Sophia. My carriages have got a long way to go before they're going to level up. At least the ones at the front of the train. The ones at the back may be closer. Dawn breaks around 7:40 in the morning. And we slowly meander our way into Dublin. And Dublin would like sausages, some of which I've just picked up. Meatballs, watermelons. Am I carrying any watermelons? I am carrying some. I haven't got an immediate need for any of these goods, so I think I'll just leave the space in my train for now. As we head back to Galway, I really should set a marker to make sure I don't go back across the Atlantic Ocean. I have now travelled to 15 out of 15 Europe West cities. That took pretty much all of them, so I've only got to do, what's that, another 2,600 miles or so? 2,650 miles, something like that, before I've completed the checklist for Europe West. Which may not sound like a lot, 2,650 miles. But Europe is a lot smaller, or this part of Europe is a lot smaller to go round than the USA, so it may take me a little while. Okay, more bonbons. Well, this time I'll take the bonbons because they're relatively cheap and why not? I thought I should have completed a job by now. Completed a job for Lance. And I will now pick up another job for Lance. Because I am going to be visiting a lot of cities. Europe being a lot closer together than stations in USA or Alaska or Canada. It's a lot easier to complete the wonderful accounting jobs for Lance in Europe than it is in, for example, Alaska or Canada. The USA, it depends which area you're in as to how fast you can complete them. Coming up to Belfast shortly. Going 217 miles an hour. No photographs to take coming into Belfast. So Kind of weird that Belfast now has a tourist area where the Troubles, as they were described. People going down the Falls Road taking photographs. Well, I'll buy the sausages. I don't have any carrots for you. I will buy the 1 tea to add to the tea I'm collecting. Onwards and upwards to good old Edinburgh. And I will now set the marker at Brussels. Well, I've got the time and the money. Even though these cars are getting expensive, we'll see what I can come out with a rare car. Oh, I've got a modern outhouse, which is nice for passengers. They will actually have toilet facilities on the train. And I will do a standard car. Another Hawaiian car. Okay, well, 1 out of 2 being new to me is nice with the additional cars. Another job completed. And I'll take that job. And, oh, I'm in Scotland, I need to check the market. They want sheep. I've actually got some sheep. And I'll buy the cheap meatballs. The sausage is not a bad price either. Pretty much everything's not a bad price, to be honest. And here we go, back to good old London. Guess I should do some cleaning and repair work. Any cash lying around? Alright, let's... Long way to go, long way to go. Steam DD car, or double-decker car. Forgotten I put that on there. Maglev car. Freight car is level 2. Crepe car. Flat freight donor. Yeah, looks like they've all got a long way to go. No, this car is level 2. I would lose 14 cargo capacity if I removed that one. I'm not carrying that many passengers. Any of these passenger cars level 2 or liable to get to level 2 soon? No. Possibly the maglev car will get there first. I may replace the maglev car with the toilet car once it levels up. Something I will decide later on. Burst of speed to get us closer to London. Another one. Even at 217 miles an hour, it's still going to take me an hour to get to London. Normally, without the burst of speed, I'm not doing 217 miles an hour. Now, a few bursts of speed. My normal speed is 174 miles an hour. Okay, so now it's going to take me less than an hour to get to London. Currently open. You're not. Not a big fan of this swimming pool car. It's only open 6 hours a day. I know it says 3600 is the time, but it actually closes at midnight. So it's open. Oh, photograph. I'm not sure what monument. Oh, Big Ben. That's good old Big Ben. The clock is actually Big Ben, I believe, and the tower is just the tower. But don't quote me on that. People get very upset Oh, that's Tower Bridge in the background. London Tower Bridge. I still remember there was a guy, he moved it to Arizona. He bought London Bridge, thinking he was buying Tower Bridge, and had it shipped to Arizona to put over a dry riverbed. And London Bridge is actually a small, very simplistic bridge. It's nothing like Tower Bridge. I guess some more tea. And I will buy the sausages, which almost fills up my cargo. And we'll just straight up depart. I haven't completed a job for a while. I'm just seeing how close I am. Okay. So we head back to Amsterdam. We're going to go through Amsterdam, onto Brussels, then back to Amsterdam to do the delivery for Oliver James. And once I've done the delivery to Amsterdam, I'll see where I'm going next, and that's probably where I'm going to end the episode. Oh, okay, I just told the train to speed up, then it slowed down. I was wondering what was going on. I've completed another job. Collect the cargo instructions for Hank. And we'll accept that job for good old Lance. Speed up train. Trying to get to Amsterdam. The last 60 odd miles, some faster speed. As we now enter the outskirts of Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Okay, they want tea too. Didn't know I still had some tea on board. Oh, by the sheep. Oh, okay, I can't fit all the sheep on. But no one seems to want clogs, so I'll sell all the clogs. And that'll do. Now, headed to my destination to pick up the cargo for the quest for Brussels. Or at Brussels. Like I say, then I'll turn around, come back to Amsterdam because it's only 100 miles between them. At which point, I'll see where I'm going to go after that. Heck. Oh, I've got 15,000 in the caboose. None of these cars are anywhere near leveling up. That's certainly a lot of equipment. Industrial ovens, massive refrigerators, storage units. This new restaurant must be massive. Oliver James owns a huge restaurant empire. I'm not surprised. Let's get to Amsterdam to deliver this. I guess that Carter kid really hooked us up, huh? The question is, what's in it for him? I'm not sure I like this. Okay, I will collect the money for my quest. Also collect the money from the photographs I've taken. And then collect the completed jobs, or job. And find another one. That one will do. And okay, this place wants chickens. I don't have any chickens. I do have a little tea. Pretty sure I just sold clogs stuff in Amsterdam at a bigger profit than it would cost me to buy them here. However, I'll worry about that some other time. Back to Amsterdam. ...118 miles to distance in total. Looks like I need to do some more train cleaning. That's why I'm getting the prompts from everywhere telling me to clean my train. Okay, I will follow the prompts and clean the train. Pull back into Amsterdam. Well, that's our first mission for Oliver James accomplished. This restaurant seems incredible. Could we stop for a bite to eat? Sorry, Valerie, but there's business to do. Not even one teensy little stroop waffle? They're so delicious. Maybe next time. Hey crew, listen, you pull off more shipments like that for me, and I'll give you all the desserts you want. What do you say? Ready for another job? Absolutely, Mr. James. We'd be thrilled to do more business with you. Got a second chain I'm opening at the chalet near Bern. The kitchen's set up there already, but I need a furniture shipment to be picked up in Vaduz and then delivered. My customers need tables and chairs for the grand opening. Get them to Switzerland. I didn't think that Vaduz had rail service. You're very right, it didn't, until that Blackwell kid invested some money to lay track. Carter, wow, what is this kid's deal? His app couldn't possibly be making that kind of money, could it? Are you kidding? He made the hottest social networking app in Europe. Kid's some kind of phenom. At any rate, time is money. On your way then. Okay, let me pick up the money from the quest I just completed. And no, I haven't completed any jobs. Did you want? Oh, you wanted tea. I picked up a little more tea, didn't I? I'll take your sausages. So, next time round, it wants me to go to Vaduz. I'm just curious how many more miles I need to do. I've got to do about 1,000 miles in Europe West before I complete the Europe checklist. So getting to there and going across to, I think it was Bern, will get me some of the way there. And failing, if that doesn't do it, I can just take a quick hop to Paris, and that will probably get me all the miles I need. So that's the plan for next time. However, for now, we will just depart this station, and I will end the episode, as I've almost completed Europe West. As always, I hope you enjoyed or found it interesting, or maybe you just saw things you haven't seen before in this game. And hopefully I will see you down the track for more tiny rails in the near future. Cheerio!